Today we're going to be answering one simple question. What do you do when a print fails when everything seems to be perfect? So we're going to explore that and more coming right up. Hey guys, thanks for coming to Tiny Planet. Daniel here. This is probably the first time you've seen me, maybe the second time you've seen me on video. Today, we're going to be talking about 3D printing, something that I'm relatively new to, but I enjoy immensely. Today, we're going to be exploring one specific print. Yeah, I know it's an entire video for one single print. That print has been just the biggest pain in my butt since I started it, and we'll go through it all together. So I'm going to review some of the footage here. This print is something that I downloaded from Fab365. If you haven't been there, they've got some amazing models that are available to you, most of them for purchase. And this guy, so this is a brand new model called the Foldable Robot BR. And what's cool about this model is entirely print in place. So you print it all, it's on your bed, you take it off, you fold it into place, and it's supposed to snap together like magic. And when it snaps together, you've got this amazing articulating robot. There's a key you can print out, it turns gears on the inside. It's pretty amazing. Don't judge my failure by their models, because they're pretty amazing. So let's start where everybody starts, right? So let's download the model. Went along to Fab365's website. We're gonna go ahead and buy that model, and then brought it into Slick 3R or Slicer, whatever you wanna call it, Prusa edition. So I'm gonna be printing this model on my Prusa Mark 3S. The Mark 3S is the newest, latest, greatest model of Prusa printer, put together with the kit. And adjusted a few of my settings here, nothing major, just to make sure that the filament I'm using is going to be working. This is Prusament filament, which I've had great luck with on the Prusa printers. And I'm uploading this through Octoprint. So if you've never used Octoprint or Octopi in the past, it's essentially a web server set up for your printer. That web server can be used for monitoring your prints. You can store your prints on there. You can actually slice them with the plugin. And I do a lot of time-lapse photography using Octoprint and a time-lapse plugin called Octolapse. So we're gonna try that a couple times here, and got the print started. Everything seemed to be going well, and let's see what happens. Oh, look at that smooth time-lapse. Coming along really, really well. And, oh, dang it, one of the arms fell off. Okay, let's try that again. Start the print over. And, yeah, ouch. Spaghetti monster. All right, third time, clogged the printer, so clogged the nozzle. So this has been just a nightmare up until this point. So I thought, okay, the Octolapse plugin works, is it actually moves the print head to a specific location on the printer after every layer, or after every set amount of time. So that extra movement, I thought maybe that's causing me some issues. Decided to coat the bed with some hairspray to get some better adhesion, and lo and behold, fourth try. I think we're about 20 hours of printing in at this point. Fourth try, and I got the print. So took off my flexible build plate. Crack that guy off, and then it's time to assemble, guys. And this to me looks like a pretty perfect print. Not a lot of issues. Yep, I printed this one on a raft. I was a little bit nervous about how it would go. That turned out to be a good choice. Or did it? Took that brim off, and I have this lovely cleanup job to do to try and get something off. So damn it. Just picking apart that back. Luckily, when this robot is folded, it'll actually be on the inside of the robot, so it's not like a terribly big deal, but I do want it to be clean. I'm a little bit worried that those gears won't turn. Okay, so assembly looks okay. I can't seem to get that arm loose. Broke some more of that support material, that raft off. So, all right. Everything collapsed into itself. I'm feeling really, really good at this point. Okay, so here we go. having a little trouble getting these pieces stuck together. So I sort of like unfolded a couple times, refolded a couple times, and lo and behold, when you unfold and refold these these print-in-place foldable designs, that little crease tends to break. So when that crease broke, I ended up with a bunch of little pieces of robot. So tough. This was tough. Oh, painful. This was painful. Not gonna lie. So what did I do? In the end, I ended up gluing the thing together and it looks like crap, which sometimes that's what you have to do. At some point, I'll go back in and I'll reprint this model and I'll do my very best to make sure that it turns out great. I won't unfold and refold it a bunch of times, but these failures happen, right? And this was a couple print failures. This was a failure of trying to assemble. I still think it's an amazing model. It's still something I definitely want to print. I printed this at 1x scale, so maybe I'll scale it up. You know, make it create a little bigger investment that I've already put into it. And in the end, what did I do? I moved on. I moved on to the next project. That's what was right for me at the time.